Good day, habitat fans. A little different video today. We're out checking tree swallow houses. We've got over 50 of these across our some of our open acres up in north central Minnesota on multiple different farms. I never saw a tree swallow until we started putting up houses, and now we have over 90% success rate pretty much year to year on successful nesting pairs of tree swallows. They're an incredible little bird. An adult pair of tree swallows is said to eat up to 5,000 flies per day. And you heard that correct. The number is 5,000 per day per adult pair of tree swallows, like staggering number of flies. So they help in livestock paddocks, grazing paddocks, and pastures. You can take out a lot of that fly predation on your animals. They're an incredible bird just to watch. They're quite the winged flyer, very maneuverable and incredible to watch. They've got a neat little call, and I'm a big fan of them. So if you want to build some of these, they're fairly easy. If you just search tree swallow house dimensions on the interweb, you'll get a multitude of options. I build the ones that we use, and they're very simple. Actually, I'll show you. Out checking them this year, cleaning them out, and then changing out ones that need to be rehabbed. So a couple that I've come across, the sparrows and the red squirrels and even the mice will come in and chew out this hole and make it bigger, and you don't want that. You want the diameter to be just right sized for tree swallows and bluebirds. So some folks will use a nail right here. I use a screw because I've actually had red squirrels pull the nail out. But that's just a moving door. I've cleaned out some of the nest that was in here. But I'll clean that out with a glove and then spray it with a light 1% bleach solution. That'll kill any mites that might have overwintered in there. So you want to get them 6 to 7 feet off the ground. You want to point them south or southeast, and you don't want them any closer than 50 yards from an established building or wooded tree line. A couple trees isn't a terrible idea, but any tree lines or buildings at least 50 yards away. Otherwise, you'll get those sparrows, you'll get mice, you'll get tree swallows, or red squirrels messing with them. So again, more than 50 yards away from a building or an established tree line, point them south and get them off the ground 6 to 7 feet, and you can start pulling tree swallows in. They're an incredible bird. I've got, I think, there's about half dozen tree swallow houses scattered across this field. I don't put them any closer than like 100 yards apart. Or 80 to 100 yards apart, just because they're a very territorial bird. And they spend a lot of time fighting and running each other off if they're too close. So try that for 2026 and your future, especially if you've got some open ground, and enjoy tree swallows.